Hey guys, it's Chris here from Chris's Creative Life, and I design workshop guides that help you create beautiful projects from start to finish with easy to follow guides. And I'm thinking when you see my shirt today, you might be able to guess which workshop I am here to share with you today. So my love story workshop is ready to go and here to celebrate all things love for the month of February. You don't have to do it in February. You could do it any month you want. But February does have a tendency to be all about love and all of those things. So you can document those people you love, those things you love, those animals you love, things you love doing. There's lots of ways to actually think outside of the box with this collection. So if you're interested in any more details specifically about this workshop, I will add the link in the comments below after the video is finished. Or you can hop on over to my blog at chrisscreativelife.com at any point. There is a whole tab just dedicated to workshop guides. So you can, if you click on that, you can see everything that I've created throughout the years. There's tons and tons and tons of them. Or you could just head over to the shop too. All the downloadable PDFs are in there. That's the other thing. My workshop guide is an instant download from my blog. So once you add it to your cart and check out, you should be automatically redirected to download your files. If not, don't worry. You do get a receipt in your inbox that also has the download links on it. And if those two things don't work out properly, you can always sign back into your customer portal and get it that way. Okay, so let's take a look at these fun layouts. I'm going to add my desk in here. We're going to walk through what I use to create them and everything that's included in the workshop guide. Okay. Thinking maybe we'll turn on another light here. It's a dark winter up here, right? So sometimes we need a little bit more light on the situation. So this is right here, actually the workshop guide that comes to you to download. It's a single PDF. If there's certain parts of it you don't want to print out, you don't have to. You don't actually have to print out the document at all. You could just keep it on your electronic device like your iPad or your phone or whatever, wherever you store your files. But you do have access to it. And so you could just print the specific pages that you wanted to use. But there is like a supply list. And for this one, I started with the workshop kit from Stampin' Up. I just thought it had so many fun things to play with in it that I wanted to use them all. Like I love this big, huge title, right? The Love You. So I wanted to play with that. So I did add black cardstock, bubble bath, faux linen ribbon, and then basic rhinestones. You get like general directions, what your bases are, some photo size suggestions, but you don't have to follow my photo sizes. Then you get the full cutting guide, so you know exactly how to cut out your papers, the same as mine. There are before photos of your layouts, so you know sometimes when everything's on the page, it's actually really hard to tell where things start. So included, there's directions with just your base, and then you work from there. And then there are large photos and detailed photos of all of the layouts. So this workshop does create 5 double-page spreads, 10. Woo! We almost had a big bad water accident. Or 10 12 by 12 scrapbook pages. This is layout number 1. Love You. Like I said, there's so many fun things to play with in the workshop kit that I just couldn't help myself. Here's a look at the ribbon, all of the little hearts and the rhinestones. So Love You. What I love most. So you might have, well, it could be an animal. Actually, you don't necessarily have to pick a person for that one. With all my heart, we belong together, gathered together. So and I love how bright this is. And I think it's probably because it's very dark up here in the winter. And maybe that is why I like the bright colors for where we started with this workshop. Here's layout number 3. And this could be just like generic things you love. It could be food even. Would be great to document too, right? Or if you were my kids when you were small, food you didn't like. Maybe you could do like before and after, like things your kids didn't like and things they like now. So my sweetheart and fun times. And then the last layout is sweet little one. And you could obviously, if you don't have like a baby or a puppy or a young child, something that you wanted to document here, you could also just leave this title off and document something else on the layout, right? So sometimes it's not about like literally scrapbooking what the layout shows. I'll just quickly go backwards. If you guys have any questions, always feel free to ask. You can drop them in the comments below. Sorry, I was going backwards and I thought I got them out of sync, but they are not. They are in sync. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I will come back and address them as soon as possible. Or like I said, you can normally find most details of things you might be looking for on my blog at chrisscreativelife.com. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the looking at me camera, but this is too much light for just looking at me. Yeah, so on my blog, there's actually like a frequently asked question section, ways to shop with me. There's other blog posts about interesting things, all of those fun things. There's lots to peruse on my blog over there. So I hope you all have an awesome day. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I will come back and address them as soon as possible. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.